So in this video I would like to discuss about all the multiple choice question for December 2020 online exams. So first start from section A, that is commercial law, syllabus 2016. So before we discuss about all the multiple choice question, first look at all the study note in section A. So first study note number 1, Indian Contract Act 1872. In this study note we have to study about essential elements of a contract, offer and acceptance. हमारे पास ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं है, सो जल्दी हम लोग क्या क्या टॉपिक्स है इन दिस स्टडी नोट पहले देख लेते हैं जल्दी. उसके बाद हम लोग मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, सो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ऑफर एंड एक्सेप्टेंस, रिवोकेशन ऑफ ऑफर क्या है, void एग्रीमेंट क्या है, what are the importance of void agreements, agreement without concession, when a concession is void. Okay, then concession क्या है, legality of object क्या है, stranger to contract, no concession no contract as per section 25. then E contract क्या है, contract to enforce contractual obligations. Okay, so what do you mean by coercion as per section 15, undue influence क्या है as per section 16. then fraud, what do you mean by fraud as per section 17, does silence amount to fraud, misrepresentation क्या है as per section 18. okay, so quasi contract, contingent contract, discharge of contract. So what do you mean by quasi contract, very important for your examination point of view. contingent contract क्या है, इसमें भी मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन आएगा. discharge of contract, then special contract, indemnity and guarantee, bailment and pledge, laws of एजेंसी. ये सब इम्पोर्टेंट है फॉर योर एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. देन बेलमेंट एंड प्लीज, बेलमेंट क्या है, एज यू नो दैट सेक्शन 148 डिफाइन द टर्म बेलमेंट एज अ delivery of goods by one person to another for some purpose, often a contract that they shall, when the purpose is accomplished, be returned or otherwise disposed of according to the direction of the person delivering them. The bailment consists of bailor and bailee. Bailor means the person delivering the goods is called the bailor, and bailee the person to whom the goods are delivered is called the bailee. bailee जिसके पास goods जाता है उसको bailee कहते हैं, और bailor क्या है, the person who deliver such goods, जो deliver कर रहा है जो person उसको bailor कहते हैं. Clear? So then right of फाइंडर ऑफ गुड्स आज पर सेक्शन 168. फाइंडर ऑफ गुड्स का राइट क्या है, ये सब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. इसमें भी क्वेश्चन में, इसमें भी एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आएगा, इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर योर एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. देन एजेंसी, प्रोविजंस रिगार्डिंग एजेंट, सब एजेंट क्या है, एजेंट्स का ड्यूटी क्या है. Okay, so let's start with all the multiple choice question. First, when proposal in other way called offer, इसको हम लोग ऑफर भी कहते हैं. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन, अनकम्युनिकेटेड कम्युनिकेशन कैन नॉट रिजल्ट इन ए प्रॉमिस और एक्सेप्टेंस. राइट आंसर इज प्रॉमिस और एक्सेप्टेंस. अनकम्युनिकेटेड कम्युनिकेशन, जो कम्युनिकेशन कम्युनिकेटेड नहीं हो पा रहा है वो कभी एक्सेप्टेंस नहीं होगा. ओके, देन एग्रीमेंट ऑफ वेजर्स आर वॉइड, एग्रीमेंट्स ऑफ वेजर्स आर वॉइड. देन फोर क्वेश्चन, For question number 4, consideration is of three types. Consideration is of three types. First, executor consideration, executed consideration, and past consideration. Okay. Question number 5, the person in respect of whose default the guarantee is given is called the principal debtor. Principal debtor. The person delivering the goods is called the bearer. जो पर्सन गुड्स डिलीवर कर रहा है उसे हम लोग बेलर कहते हैं. देन नो कंसिडरेशन इज नेसेसरी टू क्रिएट एजेंसी. ओके, एजेंसी के लिए कोई भी कंसिडरेशन की जरूरत नहीं होता है. नो कंसिडरेशन इज नेसेसरी टू क्रिएट एजेंसी. देन द रेटिफिकेशन मे बी एक्सप्रेस्ड और इम्प्लाइड इन द कॉन्डक्ट ऑफ पर्सन ऑन हुज बिहाफ द एक्ट आर डन. आपके पास भी टाइम नहीं है, मेरे पास भी टाइम नहीं है. सो जितने जल्दी हो सके हम लोग ये सब मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन फिनिश कर देंगे, रिवाइज कर देंगे, सो दैट इट विल टेक वेरी लेस टाइम फॉर रिविजन बिफोर December 2020 ऑनलाइन एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. The ratification may be dash or dash in the conduct of the person on whose behalf the act are done. The right answer is expressed or implied. The ratification may be expressed or implied in the conduct of the person on whose behalf the act are done. Then question number 9, dash is a person employed to do any act for another or to represent another in dealing with the third person. The right answer is agent. Agent is a person employed to do any act for another or to represent another in dealing with the third person. Okay, then a contract of bailment is called dash if the bailee does any act with regard to the goods bail inconsistent with the conditions of bailment. The right answer is voidable at the option of the bailer. Voidable at the option of the bailer. Remember. Then choose the correct answer. Which one of the following is not a quasi contract? इसमें quasi contract कौन नहीं है? Okay, the right answer is uncertainty and futurity of the event to which it is related. इसको हम लोग quasi contract नहीं कहेंगे. Uncertainty and futurity of the event to which it is related. इसके हम quasi contract नहीं कहेंगे. Okay, then question number 2, the breach of contract may be. Breach of contract can be actual and anticipatory also. ब्रीच ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्चुअल भी हो सकता है, एंटिसिपेटरी भी हो सकता है. ओके, सो द राइट आंसर इज डी, आइदर ऑफ द अबव. द ब्रीच ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मे बी एक्चुअल और मे बी एंटिसिपेटरी. सो राइट आंसर इज डी, आइदर ऑफ द अबव. देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, व्हिच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट द फीचर ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ गारंटी. इसमें कौन सा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ एजेंसी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ गारंटी का फीचर्स नहीं है. ओके, there are two parties in this contract. The liability of surety is secondary. There is an existing debt for which the surety gives guarantee to the creditor on behalf of the principal debtor, and the surety gives contract at the request of the principal debtor. So the right answer is choice number A. There are two types in the contract. Two types in the contract. Which one of the following is not the feature of the contract of guarantee. ये there are two parties in this contract. ये contract of guarantee का features नहीं है. Okay, then question number 4, a person may not become an agent if he is of the age of maturity, if he is of unsound mind, either of the above or none of the above. The right answer is none of the above. A person may not become an agent. ये सब में एक पर्सन एजेंट हो सकता है. इफ़ ही इज ऑफ द एज ऑफ मैच्योरिटी, अगर एज ऑफ मैच्योरिटी होगा तो फिर वो एजेंट हो सकता है. इफ़ ही इज ऑफ अनसाउंड माइंड, इफ़ ही इज ऑफ अनसाउंड माइंड होगा तभी भी, जब साउंड माइंड हो जाएगा तभी एजेंट हो सकता है. आइदर ऑफ द अबव ये भी नहीं है, तो राइट आंसर इज नॉन ऑफ द अबव. ओके, देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, दैट इज व्हिच ऑफ one of the following is not a contract. Which one of the following is not a contract? A promise for no consideration to give 10,000. इसे हम लोग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कहेंगे. ए प्रॉमिस for no consideration to give ₹10,000. ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कहा जाएगा. देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, which one of the following is not a lawful object? इसमें कौन सा लॉफुल ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है? इसमें कौन सा लॉफुल ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है? लेट्स देखते हैं. फर्स्ट, ए प्रॉमिस टू ऑब्टेन फॉर बी, ए प्रॉमिस टू ऑब्टेन फॉर बी एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट इन द पब्लिक सर्विस एंड बी प्रॉमिस टू पे ₹2 lakh to A. First condition. Second, A agreed to sell his house to B for ₹25 lakh, for which B agrees. Third condition, A promised to maintain B's child and B promised to pay 5,000 per month. Fourth condition, A promised to pay ₹1 lakh at the end of 6 months if C, who owes that sum to B, fails to pay. B promised to grant time to C accordingly. The right answer will be choice number A, that is A promised to obtain for B an employment in the public service and B promised to pay 2 lakh to A. So in this case it will be not a lawful object, because पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन में ऐसे पैसा दिया जाकर कोई भी एम्प्लॉयमेंट नहीं होता. ओके, सो choice number A is the right answer. A promised to obtain for B an employment in the public service and B promised to pay ₹2 lakh to A. So this is not a lawful object. Not a lawful object. Clear? Then question number 7. Which one of the following is not the discharge by operation of law? इसमें कौन सा discharge of not the discharge by operation of law? Okay. Option A by merger, option B by insolvency, option C by breach of contract, या फिर option D, that is by the unauthorized alteration of item of a written document. The right answer is by breach of contract. Choice number C. Clear? Then state whether true or false. True or false check करेंगे. First, silent on the part of the offeree amounts to acceptance. So first question is silent on the part of the offeree amount to acceptance? No, this statement is false. Then question number 2, an agreement to which the consent of the promise is freely given is not void. True. An agreement to which the consent of the promise is freely given, then इसको हम लोग void नहीं कहेंगे, क्योंकि जो एग्रीमेंट फ्री में कंसेंट हो रहा है इसे हम लोग void नहीं कह सकते. देन थर्ड, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पेपरलेस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, राइट, इसको ई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कहते हैं. ई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ओके, ई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट और यू कैन से पेपरलेस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, electronic contract and paperless contract. Then question number 4, claim for necessaries supply to a person incapable of contracting or on his account is called contingent contract. No, this statement is false. Then the surety gives contract at the request of the principal debtor. Yes, that is true. In every contract of guarantee there is an implied promise by the principal debtor to indemnify the surety. Yes, right. Question number 7, gratuitous bailment continues even after the death of either of the bailer or bailee. No, this sentence is false. The pawnee is entitled to receive from the pawner extraordinary expenses incurred by him for the preservation of the goods released. Yes, this statement is true. Preservation of the goods अगर कर रहा है pawnee, in case of receipt of the pawner, so he will be entitled to receive such money. Then choice number D, the sub agent is responsible for his act to the principal. No, this statement is false. Then choice number 10, the termination of the authority of an agent cause the termination of the authority of all sub-agents appointed by him. Yes, this is true. So this is all about the multiple choice question, and the long question maybe will come in your examination. What are the points to be taken into account for a valid offer? What are the requirement of for a valid contract? ये important है. Valid contract के लिए क्या क्या requirement है? When an offer may be lapsed, what are the 2 points to be taken into account in case of acceptance? Describe the procedure to revoke offer and acceptance. Under what circumstances the agreement becomes void? ये important है. Then write short notes on E contract, quasi contract, contingent. ये important है, very important. E contract क्या है, क्वासी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट क्या है, कॉन्टीजेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट क्या है, ये क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में आ सकता है. देन इन व्हिच वे द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में बी डिस्चार्ज, डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ इंडिमिनिटी एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ गारंटी. ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ इंडिमिनिटी एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ गारंटी. देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, हु इज श्योरिटी इन ए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, व्हाट आर द राइट ऑफ फाइंडर ऑफ गुड्स. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. What are the rights of the finder of goods? Important. Differentiate between pledge and bailment. Discuss the duties of agents. ये important. Duty of the agent. What are the obligation of the principal to agent? How the agency can be terminated. ये important है. So I have already discussed about all the multiple choice question of study 1. In this next video I will discuss about all the multiple choice question of study note 2 and a revision of all the important topics. So thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for your support.